Who is Roman Reigns' mother? Exploring the family history of the original tribal Chief.Dear loves. Welcome to WWE Family Show. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel. Roman Reigns' parents have been an integral part of his life. While his father, WWE Hall of Famer Sika, has always been in the wrestling world limelight, his mother has majorly been out of that world and focused more on her family. Roman Reigns came to WWE in 2012, carrying the legacy of his family, the illustrious Anoa'i family, with the goal to take it to unprecedented heights, much like his predecessors like The Rock, Rikishi, and his own father and uncle, the Wild Samoans, AFA and Sika, did back in their prime. He began his career as the muscle of the renowned faction, The Shield, alongside Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Following their split in 2014, Reigns became a singles performer. He claimed multiple championships and accolades for the next 6 years. But it was after his return in 2020 under the Tribal Chief gimmick that he ascended to greater heights and became perhaps one of the greatest WWE superstars of all time. From the Bloodline storyline to his record-setting WWE title reign, Roman Reigns became a marquee draw for the company. Roman Reigns' mother is Patricia Anoa'i. In his quest to become one of the greatest of all time in professional wrestling, Roman Reigns' parents have been instrumental, whether supporting him inside the ring or being with him during his tough time outside of it. Patricia Anoa'i is the wife of Roman Reigns' late father, Sika, who passed away in 2024. However, before his demise, Patricia was already separated from Sika, but the two maintain a cordial relationship. She is of Italian-American descent, as per the information given by news outlet Pink Villa. Along with Roman, Patricia and Sika also had 2 other children. Her elder son was Matt Anoa'i, who became popular for his stint in WWE as Rousey in the mid-2000s, but unfortunately passed away in 2017. On the other hand, Patricia also has 3 daughters who are not known so much to the public. In regards to his superstar son Roman Reigns, Patricia has been often seen for many of his big matches, including his first main event showdown against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 31. Moreover, she had been a strong pillar of support during Reigns' battle with leukemia along with the rest of her family. While Patricia Anoa'i always remained out of the spotlight, she has been a rock-solid part of his son's life, which has been a part to help him achieve superstardom in WWE. Roman Reigns may be one of the biggest names in pro wrestling today, but he'll never be too big to make time for his family. On the What's Your Story podcast, Reigns explained how the adoration of millions around the world doesn't matter when he steps through the door of his home. A global superstar who is taken across the world, Reigns' role as a family man is easier said than done. For the OTC, finding the right balance is a priority, not just for him, but for anyone starting a new life on the road. Reigns and his wife Galina met in 2005 at Georgia Institute of Technology and married in 2014. Together, the pair have 5 children, an eldest daughter and 2 sets of twin sons. Reigns doesn't have plans for any more children, refuting a recent rumor of a 6th child. Reigns has plenty of family around him in WWE. But time away from his wife and children can come often and with great difficulty. For Reigns, his family is his priority as he makes sure to be fully with them whenever they are together. Roman Reigns isn't just owning the ring, he's building it too. In a recent candid moment, Reigns confirmed he's stepped into a backstage consulting role within WWE. When the call comes, he doesn't wait. He offers input, guidance, and ideas that shape what fans see on TV. That consulting gig, beyond his dominance as Tribal Chief, signals just how much influence he now holds under the lights and behind the curtain. Roman's voice matters beyond the promos and pentasplashes. His peers look to him. He's now a locker room leader, someone whose creative instincts help steer the ship. His presence behind the scenes stretches past hype. It's about helping craft the storylines and locker room culture. Roman's transition from the ring to a creative consigliere didn't happen overnight. He's turned that dominance into influence, not by ego but by respect. In interviews, he's described how he steps in when asked, lending his perspective where it counts on broadcasts, character arcs, even rivalries. He doesn't force it, he shares it when the moment's right. That kind of dynamic has real weight. Imagine your top babyface or heel who just smashed a cage match, stepping into a writer's room and offering advice. That's Roman's reality now. His mind for business and storytelling carries as much weight as his Samoan shoulder block. His input isn't just heard, it gets baked into what unfolds at SummerSlam, WrestleMania, or SmackDown. There's also a family aspect to this. WWE isn't just your average company, it's an extended family, alliances, legacies. Roman's backing of his bloodline, his insights into character motivations, even how to frame a promo, it's all deeply tied to narrative cohesion and respect for history. He's using creative influence to lift everyone around him. Even if there's a competitive edge, he's helping his family shine too. Dutch Mantel didn't hold back. On his show Storytime with Dutch Mantel, he named the 3 men he believes would never turn their backs on Vince McMahon: John Cena, Kane, and The Undertaker. His reasoning was simple: they owe him everything. These weren't just wrestlers, they became legends on the stage McMahon built. For Mantel, loyalty in this case isn't some abstract idea. It's rooted in the fact that Vince created the conditions for their success. What makes the remark hit harder is how blunt it was. Mantel even tossed out a wild example, saying that even if McMahon did something as extreme as murder, those names might still stay loyal. It wasn't about defending Vince in that scenario, it was about underlining just how deep the allegiance runs. Gratitude, in his view, outweighs almost anything. Is that loyalty pure respect, or is it obligation? Cena wasn't the face of WWE by chance. McMahon pushed him, invested in him, and made him the global star he became. Kane and The Undertaker weren't just handed gimmicks, they were given careers that lasted decades because Vince believed in the characters and kept them at the center of the story. Their loyalty isn't romantic, it's transactional. They know the scale of what they received. Of course, the flip side is uncomfortable. If loyalty is built on debt, where's the line? Mantel's dark hypothetical forces that reflection. Does loyalty stay firm no matter what? Or does gratitude eventually crack when morals get tested? That tension makes his comments stand out. Mantel's take is less about Vince's personal qualities and more about the system he created. Cena, Kane, and Undertaker flourished because of it. They became immortal in wrestling's history books, and they know who put them there. That doesn't mean they agree with everything Vince has done, but it does mean they're unlikely to turn against him. Dillon Danis is a few hours away from facing Warren Spencer at Misfits 22 fight card. According to him, a UFC fight deal could be right around the corner, provided that he proves himself on a few occasions. The credibility factor needs to hit a green tick. Dillon Danis further justified his statement by highlighting how Dana White never said no to giving him a UFC contract, but called him a liability. In response to this, Dillon looks forward to giving his best and proving that he deserves a potential UFC opportunity. He looks forward to fighting Islam Makhachev to finish unfinished business.